I should have watched this first before I watched Gekon Shoujo, because watching this after Gekon Shoujo, it just isn't as funny, because Gekon Shoujo is more to my taste when it comes into comedy, and, you know, this series, honestly, it has some good comedy, I do laugh, but it's not, in my personal opinion, not as good as Gekon Shoujo, and so, overall, the comedy felt very lacking in this episode to my eyes, to be straight honest. Yes, I laughed, I did laugh my ass off, the way how Momoka was just so evil, and she was shooting her own teammates constantly. I mean, she is just a ruthless person. But they reused a couple of things that's already been, you know, shown already in this series, and it really wasn't funny in my eyes. For instance, the entire scene with the idol getting fat, that was pretty much just a rehashed version or segment of what Momoka had to deal with a couple episodes back when she turned fat. So, really, that entire section, that segment, honestly felt useless to me, and it felt very dry or bland when it comes in terms of comedy. Of course, I'm not saying you all won't enjoy it. Most likely, there's some of you out there that's watching this video that really enjoyed that entire segment and laughed your ass off. I'm not putting you down for that, because it was funny in certain aspects. But just because I've already seen that before in this series, it just did not have the same exact impact as other scenes. And overall, the comedy in this episode seemed to be taking a dive down. For instance, it felt like they're just trying to reuse the same old aspects from every single episode. For instance, in this episode, you have this standard random enemy pop up and try to take down the Survival Club, and pretty much you have the Survival Club eventually show that they're either greedy or whatever, and they shoot each other in the end. That's pretty much been the exact same segment almost every single episode. We've seen some form of this. Like last week's episode was with, you know, the grandparents and all that, fighting the survival game club, you know, in that crazy freaking death race. And in this episode, they're in a jungle, and they're running away from this cat monster, alien predator ripoff. For instance, the entire ending with the cat and dog, that was a ripoff from Predator and Alien. You know, Alien versus Predator, that was just a straight-out ripoff. That copyright, holy hell, the copyright's strong in that entire thing. But anyways, overall, the episode is good. It just, in my eyes, in terms of comedy, it's not that good. Because they're reusing and rehashing scenes I've already seen from this series already, and it's kind of getting stale. So tell me your thoughts, how you felt about this episode of Sabagebu. I mean, did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? What was your favorite moments about it? I love all of you so much. You have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.